know what's going on the app. Somebody will have that screen record.
Right, Pearl, let me speak.
Go on.
You called, who did you call a monkey again? I forgot. Who was it? Guys, who was it in the comments? You don't remember, no? Who was it, guys? Put it in the comments. She openly admits to doing it as well. Are you going to tell me, Pearl? You're not going to say? Are you ashamed?
Come on, you know everything.
No, but who was the person?
I'm letting you have the floor. Carry on.
Guys, who did she call her orangutan again? Who was it?
For a word I use.
You, even if she could. What?
For a word I use.
Yeah, but you used it.
Well, I used to use. Now I know it's hurtful to people. I don't use it no more.
Yeah, so you have openly
I had
admitted.
one slip up, but banned from that. What's your problem?
Okay, so yeah, because you call your grandkids it. Yeah, I know. That's wrong though. They're mixed race. You shouldn't do that.
Right. So
it's bad. It's actually bad.
What's the problem?
The problem is, before you did that, I was on a live with you prior 3 weeks before that, and you said the exact words. Go and eat a banana, you monkey. And I said, what? And I left it. I didn't really follow it up.
Oh, listen, everybody.
No.
Everybody, take no notice to him. Let him pull the evidence up. I could pull the evidence up of him going for death.
Yeah, but this was going back months ago.
But listen, I'm not that way to do that. Like, why would you mock somebody, firstly, who can't speak?
I said you needed Botox and you got angry.
Why would you mock people for doing that?
Do you know what? You could be a liar.
Pull your evidence up. I can pull my evidence up, pull yours up.
I said you need Botox and you got offended. That's when you replied with what you said.
This is my face. I'm nearly 60-year-old.
You're a liar.
I don't want Botox. I'm fine. I am absolutely fine with myself. So what problem? I affect you just by being on this app. But like I say, I can pull my proof up. Pull yours up, then we'll have this discussion.
Yeah, but this was going back. This is going back like 6 months ago. I don't know if I got it.
If that was said, the whole app would have it.
Come on.
So pull your proof up, and I'll pull mine up. Then we'll have this discussion. Because banned from that, you're just coming across as a hatred, jealous little person of women. I don't know what your problem is. I
haven't got a problem with you. I told you that. I don't really have a problem with you.
Big one. And
I don't know. Okay, watch this. Who was the one?
Bothers you, my skin bothers you, my mouth bothers you, everything about
Make this make sense. Make this make sense. I'm going about my day, yeah? But apparently, you just admitted to me. You was talking about me today.
I was.
So there, who's got the problem?
I was talking about you.
So you're allowed to talk about me?
No, I was saying what happened last night. That's why I was talking about you.
I think you're the one with the problem because you just admitted you were talking about me. I'm not talking about you.
I was, and I've just told you I was. What part of I was talking about you are you not getting?
You've got a problem.
Okay, I've got a problem.
Well, you clearly like me or fancy me or something.
Are you for real?
But you said you were just
Why
online.
would a woman at my big old age fancy a young man like you?
Yeah, why not?
Well, that's a bit sick, really. You're as old as my kids.
I'm 33.
So you are younger than my youngest child.
Okay.
So again, weird comes into it. Why would I be fancying somebody that's younger than my youngest child?
Can I ask you a question? Why are you so angry?
I'm not angry.
But just be happy.
I come across like ignorant people like you.
I'm not ignorant though.
It's the worst out in us. Because you've always got to dig at me. If it's not me, it's
I haven't dug at you. You're the one digging at me.
Whoa. You're always
you just come on live. You just come on live, and the first thing is you said is you've been talking about me.
Why have you requested me for? Because you've been watching me.
You requested me. You're the one who requested me.
Yeah, that's good. That's
no, you're a liar. You're a two-faced liar. You're now lying about requesting. You just started the conversation saying how you were talking about me on live about me coming out.
And that's the reason, because you requested. I said, hey, funny enough, I've just been talking about you. Why
am I losing, guys? Am I losing the
request you? You're affected. You're affected. Stay affected. I'm going nowhere. I won't stop doing what I'm doing. Protect them is all that you want. You who's got a problem. And like I say, when you feel the need, if ever you want to speak or anything, I am always here if you want to talk.
So it's okay for you to just slate me and talk about me on live and think.
Why was I slating you? What was I saying about you slating you?
Well, you're saying I should come out.
Yeah, because I think really, and you know, the whole app would embrace you. Like, if you've got that problem, please, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a thing that happens. There's nothing wrong with it. Nobody's going to judge you. But I think you've got a hatred against women. Good style. And you do look a half decent person, so stop with the hatred to women.
There's no hatred. There's no hatred. There's actually no hatred.
It's not a good look for you.
There's no hatred.
Well, I would like to see then if you really didn't like somebody.
What? What's she on about? You're trying to portray me into some bad person.
I think it says what it does on the tin.
Well, if that's so, at least mine's still in date. Just leave it as that.
What's in date?
I'm not gonna say no more. I've just said that. At least I'm in date.
Gone over my head, like I don't know what, because I don't understand what you're on about. So yeah.
Okay, so if you're saying if it does what it says on the tin, at least my tin is still in date.
And why is what you? I still don't understand what you mean.
He doesn't understand. Does anyone understand what I'm saying?
What's not to the point? What's not in date?
You don't understand what I'm saying?
No.
You don't understand that, no?
No.
Okay. Don't worry about it, girl. Don't worry. Someone will tell you in the comments. Have a good day, yeah?
You too. I know what he's saying. I'm old. It's fine. If we wear anything at all...
Good morning, me baby.
Yeah, you mind, Miller. Now show me, baby. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm in my trailer, me baby. Look, me baby.
Oh, I love it. Hey, we're both in our trailers. I love it.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm still, still on here, still doing my thing.
You're looking well.
Thanks, me baby.
I just want to say something. Obviously, when you just love with AR, I just want to say, I did say in the comments, but I don't know if you see it, but he's doing all this vile stuff in front of his son. Imagine, your son, listening to all that stuff, saying. You know,
he's definitely got a problem with women.
100%.
Yeah, because it's only ever women he goes for. If a man comes up, he sits like a little tatey and just clams up.
Just ignore him, Pearl. Don't give him what he wants. He wants a reaction, and you answer that very well.
It's not there to give. The word I said, yes, it was a word I've used all my life. I've said it to one person. I've never ever argued with a black woman in all of my life. So it was just a normal thing. There's a video where Zach the Brat comes out and says, I've called it to him when he was in Miami. I've called it to CLA, which he denies. I've called it to Delusive Angie. And there will be...
Listen, Paul, you ain't got to explain yourself to anyone on this app.
There will be...
You carry on doing your thing.
I've called it to. It was never a problem until... who I said it to. And like I say, my mistake, but I really didn't think about it like that way. And that's what I said. There was no intent there. 1,000,000% it wasn't racist. And why? And if it was, why would I be racist to me grandchildren or me kids or anything? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
No, 100%.
But again with him, he's always going on and saying, I called him this, that and the other. Let him pull his proof forward, because you know where he's going on about people who can't speak and deaf people. And
he's a wrong one. He's a wrong one.
I can pull that proof forward, but listen, it is what it is. The whole app's seen it. And if I had said anything where he's trying to say, I've said to him, the whole app would have been up in arms about it. Come on, Millen. It doesn't take a brain surgeon.
No, I agree with you, 100%. Listen, Pearl, at the end of the day, like I said, it's really not worth it. We could sit here right now. I could sit here right now and say a whole lot of shit about AR, but we're going to give him what he wants?
Why?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Absolutely not.
I never I could say all kinds, and I mean all kinds, but listen, I choose not to. I choose to be the better person, because the whole app can sit here and watch what he does without me going on about it. And that's what I'm saying. All he's trying to do is...
Let me speak. AR's little fucking packy little nigger. I'd kick his head in. I'd kick his fucking head in.
Get out. Sorry. No, I'm not having that on my platform. That is wrong on every level. That is wrong, and I'm not having that. Yeah. So, comments, if that thing comes up again, block them out, please. I do not stand for none of that on here. So, shame on you, who's ever just come in the box and done that. Yeah, let me restart and come back because do you know something? I think today is going to be one of them days I can feel it in the water.
100%.
Yeah, let me restart.
Just don't retaliate to him.
I'm not.
Restart. But restart.
Yeah,
Restart.
Restart. Bloody terrible. That's all that I can say. So welcome back in, everybody. I can just apologise for whoever that was who jumped in the box because that was absolutely vile and disgusting. Welcome back everyone. Yes, it's going to be one of them days today. I can feel it in my water. Like I say, my opinion is certain people on this app protect them.
Well,
Can't even have their own back, never mind nobody else's.
yeah, I've just come in to ask for one thing.
Yeah.
Can I be mod?
Are you going to be good? Because if you're going to start dinging...
Make me mod and I will behave.
Right. Yeah, I don't even follow you, Monson. Right, I'm warning you, Top Girl, you're on your last chance now.
I'm always on my last chance.
She's had more last chances. Yes, and you better not block Kate.
Who's blocked you?
Miss Pineapple.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about her. Bye,
Well, I
everyone.
do, and you're getting demodded if you do.
Bye, everyone.
You get the WhatsApp if you have blocked him, right?
Love you.
Love you too, bye. And not blocked Dave. No, she's in the comments. Let her start and she'll just get them little powers took off her. Hi, everyone.
Hey.
How are you doing?
Today, beautiful.
I'm good, thank you.
You're good.
Oh, can I just address somebody in your comments, Pearl? They've written that every time that I jump in a box, it's due to racism. I would just like to say I haven't jumped in a box anything to do with racism. I've jumped in a box regarding respect for your elders, something that AR clearly doesn't have. He's spoke about Pearl's home, Pearl's grandchildren, Pearl's age, Pearl's skin. That just shows you that he's actually dragged up. Nothing to do with racism. It's to do with having respect for your elders, which clearly he doesn't have. Pearl, he wish he looked as good as you, because you look absolutely amazing. And if I look half of the woman you look at your age, I'm going to be a very happy woman. Your home is absolutely beautiful. You work non-stop. They're just, do you know what, Pearl? They're just absolutely jealous to death of you. That's what it is.
I don't know why I affect them, because listen, if people come to me with a nice attitude, I come back at them with the same level of respect.
Yeah.
So I don't see what his problem is, but his problem is because Ems is in his ear telling him all kinds, which everybody, it will not take long for Ems to chuck him under the bus. Right, Dave Duran's drove all them hours up to help Ems, right?
I've just come in to say, Shah, you have got a point about the respecting, but aren't you the person who said we can't be British because we're Muslims?
Well, that's not really a sign. That's got nothing to do with respect.
Because you can't. No, I'm just saying, like, you're talking about racism and you're talking about respect and stuff. Yet you come on alive with more than I'm talking.
This has got nothing to do with racism.
You don't respect anybody else because people can't be British because they're Muslims.
What you said, please.
Yep, that's fine, Pearl.
And you can reply back.
You're talking about respect, yet you won't respect anybody who's a Muslim because they can't be British because they're Muslim. You're a racist piece of shit.
Top girl, I respect everyone who respects everybody. I've got nothing against Muslim people. I've got nothing against anybody. If they're nice, they respect people, they love people. I'm exactly the same. I don't hate anybody. There is no need for any hate. I said something and it come across the wrong way, which Angie actually corrected it and explained what I was trying to say. I'm not very good with my words. But if
I get that because I'm the same.
good, I'm dyslexic, so my words don't come
I
out.
understand. I'm dyslexic and dyspraxia, so I understand.
It was nothing to do with I'm against Muslim people. Indeed, I am not.
Let's change the subject because I'm not going to a race thing.
Yeah, Pearl, I'm going to jump off, but have a lovely day, and you're beautiful. Don't let nobody ever put you down. Ignore them. They're all jealous.
Yeah, you too, me baby. Thank you.
Bye, Pearl. Have a good day.
You
Bye,
too.
bye.
So for everybody that's on it, that's what I was saying. So Ems will find one of these days very soon because Dave went up there to try and help her. Tyrone went there to help her, and then Corey drove up to help her, and she's kicked them all away. Me and Angie both reached out to her. She was our friend for so long. Then she come on with AR. So she went at me and Angie. We done a joke back that lots of people on the app does with the kitchen backdrop. It was a joke. It wasn't like we were doing it behind the back. We were on with her, right? So she's just, listen, she's got a problem with us. She's in AR's ear, and sooner or later she'll chuck them to the curb. Look at all the people that's been in that kitchen. She kicks each and every one of them to the curb. She can't help herself. She just doesn't unbox her. She kickbox her to the curb. I don't know what you mean. Did she? Do you know, little Miss Irrelevant, do you know about the boxer thing?
I don't know about the boxer thing, but I know about everything else because, like, when you're watching and everything, what she does and everything, and how she treats people is not fair at all. If you know what I mean?
So
like, they were only there to help her. Like, Corey went up there to get that guy out and everything. You know what I mean? And everything.
Yes, my Connie, she's put our phone numbers
Boxer
on.
had your back last night because he was like,
plenty of fish.
yeah, because he was like, Pearl already said sorry about saying that word anyway, and it wasn't to you, it was to somebody else in the comments or something. Because Boxer was saying that last night when you were live.
Yeah,
He
but
had your back.
listen, I've never said anything to AR.
I know.
Never have. So he's trying to make it about himself. He's trying to get something out of us that's not there to come out, right? Secondly, and he's just he's got a hatred, he's got a vengeance against women, whatever for, I do not know, so I'm trying to get my head around.
Angie, and I've never heard you call him that. Never.
But listen, yeah, he goes in it, Angie, he goes on about her looks, about her teeth, about her hygiene, where she lives, what she drinks. Like,
I'm talking about you, a beautiful woman.
He's sat next to, like, on the lives constantly, because he's saying everything that everybody else says about Ems.
Yes.
The only thing, Angie doesn't have every Tom, Dick and Harry through the bedroom.
Yeah, she's got respectful, do you know what I mean? And she is a beautiful woman, and so are you. See, when I get to your age, like that Lassie said, I wish I would look like you guys, because you are amazing, do you know what I mean?
Listen, I have a nephew that's got two of them, not salons, them beauty shop things. He travelled, they pay for him to go to Miami, not Miami, Marbella, and they put him in this penthouse, the same one every time he goes across, and he's got two of them clinic things. And if I wanted to have a face like that,
Yeah.
I could, and not cost me a shilling. But
You
I
don't need
choose
that.
not to.
Don't need
I
that.
don't mind aging gracefully. The only thing that I do, I like a bit of eye makeup, like my mascara and
That's natural, do you know what I mean?
and the hair done. That's it. I'm not here to impress nobody. Who's going to give us anything? If I look like a Paris model, who is going to give me anything on here?
Exactly. That just means that you're like fake, kind of, because like that goes. Like, see, I think you should just be who you are, and like just like go with life.
At least what I can do, right, is when somebody sees me, they can see and feel that I'm the same person you see on here with no filters on. Yes, you can see all my little blemishes. I've got, is it pigment on my skin, on my neck? I've got my wrinkles. Listen, I'm nearly 60-year-old. What the fuck?
I wouldn't even believe that,
but
but I thought you're like in your 40s at
what
least.
do people want me to look like at my age? But listen, I am quite happy with the way I look, quite happy with the way my body is, because lots of people on here, right, they're affected by me and Angie Big Style, right? Then they're affected in how we live. Then they're affected what we do on TikTok. Then they're affected by our hygiene levels, our looks, everything. Listen. What is the problem on this app with me and Angie?
Nothing.
I just don't get why everybody.
There's two beautiful women that's going live and talking about stuff and everything. You're only doing wrong. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, I'll bet £1 or a penny we on here now and there's somebody come to us, the same as when Angie goes live, and all I can say, very boring. In fact, fangirling because you come to an us when you should be like concentrating. You're obviously on a live to come to. Your lives must be that boring. I'd be embarrassed to keep the same people keep scam to and all the time. I'd be embarrassed.
It's kind of like stalking behaviour, isn't it?
Fangirling. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, anybody else would like to jump in the box and have a say about anything at all that's gone on over the page the last few days? Jump yourselves in. Oh, and by the way, everybody, Angie's on at 1 o'clock doing her F page, and I know she's got all kinds to talk about. I'm not going into it, but it's going to be a good one. And well, like I say, she always keeps everybody's interest pricked because she comes with facts. And we just love her for that.
Definitely, I'm agreeing with you, Pearl.
Yeah.
Morning, Power. Or should I say?
How's Ariana? Anybody jump in your box? Jump in your box. Get in your box and have you say
Get a Pearl's box, ladies and gentlemen.
But we are on here, Team Pearl and Angie. Whoever doesn't like it, well, I can't do nothing about it, ain't my mystery? I can't do anything about it. So we are what we are. We're not in any way given shape or form. What you see with us is what you get. Yes, our mouths run away sometimes, but it's only ever what's in our brain that comes out of our mouths. And do you know something? I'd rather have somebody like that who's not going to fill you full of shit, sit on the fence, and whichever way the direction the sheep's going, jump on the back of a sheep and say, bah, yes, I agree. I'm sorry. It's me, and I won't ever do that.
You're like the shepherd that leads the sheep. You're the shepherd that leads the sheep.
Whatever. Listen, I do my own thing, the same as Angie does, and I think that's why people don't like us. Do you know what I'm saying?
And also, you're truthful. You don't lie to us, so...
Exactly. So, just people so affected, and I can't understand. If I was affected that much by somebody, no way on God's earth would I sit and listen to them, would I come to them, or would I want to watch what they were doing, because if it's aggravating you, they're just going to rile you up even more, and you're living in that person's head rent-free.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm like? Ems, I don't watch Ems. I used to when we were speaking. I'd go in, well, I didn't even watch her. I'd just go in, say hello to her, send her a little present, and come back out just seeing that she was all right. That was as much as that I'd done. Or she'd come on screen with us. So I can't really say I watch Misread.
I love Misread.
Me and Angie's in each other's lives all the time.
Yeah, you guys have got each other's back.
Definitely,
100%.
all the way and always will have now, honestly. But
I feel like that's what some people's issue is, though. They see two strong women that are like on the same page as each other and that can communicate and work things out, even if you do have a difference of opinion. You can work out like adults. Do you know what I mean?
We do. We have difference of opinions, me and Angie. People the other day really thought me and Angie had a big bust up, right? We didn't. We just had a different of opinion. Yes, we get loud when we've got them opinions, but it doesn't mean that we're not friends or whatever. It's just a different of opinion, and that's the way it should be.
I would say like you are like sisters more than friends.
You can't throw smoke up somebody's ass if you want them to be true, your true friend. You have to say things sometimes like it is.
Hold them accountable.
Exactly.
Work out one way, yeah.
Hey everyone, but no, I love mine and Angie's friendship, and like I say, I hope it goes on forever. And we don't blow smoke up each other's ass. We're not dependent on each other. We're two strong women. We've both got our own heads on our shoulders, and we do our thing. But we just so happen we've joined forces.
Yeah, and also you've got respect for each other because you tell each other if you're in the wrong or not.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
1,000,000%. But
That's a proper friendship. A friend will always...
I'm very dependent on Angie. Yes, my top girl.
I just want to talk on this age thing that Em's keeps banging on about. Oh, I'm a 32-year-old and a 60-year-old's coming for me. I'm sorry, but if you can give it, then you can take it no matter what age you are. And second of all, how about we turn the tables? Imagine a 32-year-old speaking to somebody older than herself the way she does, absolutely no respect. The age thing is great, so because that's all she can ever say. I'm 30.
Right. Here's a starting thing for you last night. Let's turn these, you've just said turn the tables. When I seen John Shields on with Ems and AR, I went live, jumped in the box. So if it had been John Shields touching his hand in some private parts, what would this app have done? If it had been the other way around,
They went on hard.
it would have been. What would this app have done?
Exactly.
Really, really, really badly went for him.
But because Ems done that to John Shields, nobody thinks it's anything wrong with it. But when you've said tables turned, that would have been devastating. In fact, that could have destroyed somebody's life. Just that what was done.
Exactly, and we could all see the way she was acting in the bed that night. She was the one that kept getting up closer to him and putting her arm across him for him to tickle it, and she was practically all over the guy.
And she turned the live off thinking things were going to happen, and he said she must have thought she could turn it straight and it wasn't happening.
Even worse, because she don't even look that way. No, he don't even look that way. Do you know, look, he don't look girls.
Yeah.
So just belittling him.
Sorry, Pearl, for keep jumping in and out of your box, but you know, yesterday I was in a box and I said to Georgia, you know, this ex-police woman that was there, that I love her, and she just dropped down and didn't even say I love you back.
Oh, Georgia.
Top girl, we all know how Georgia loved you.
No comment.
Oh, she's there. Hi, Mike Georgia.
She just said no comment. See, this is the proper police shit.
I wasn't even bloody saying the voice.
Top girl, you're like Marmite to me. Like some days I'm like, God, she is brilliant. Other days I'm like, fuck, you know, I can't listen to
same way. My husband feels the same way.
But I'm sure you feel the same about me, so.
But I would turn for you, Georgia. I'm not lying. I'll give my kids up for adoption. I would give my kids up for adoption. I'll go.
Oh my God.
Are you going to go live with somebody else, son?
Wait, somebody.
Let's get back to the subject in hand. Because I want your opinions on it. If it had been John Shields doing that to Ems, what would your opinion have been on it?
When Em said that he touched her?
No, Ems.
No, John said Ems touched her.
Said Ems touched her. Yeah, touched him. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be an uproar on the app, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Like it's always one rule for one and one rule for the other, and I feel like men, in some cases, especially when like the men like John, who are always drunk and you know people don't take him serious, they don't take stuff like this serious, which is wrong.
But if that accusation had been made about John Shields last night, I can promise you this: John Shields would be arrested this morning.
Yeah,
she orchestrated the whole kiss for the live for the views. I mean, and he was drunk. They were both drunk, but she orchestrated having a kiss on the live. And I mean, if that was her friend, and you know he's a gay man, she would never have done that to him.
But what I'm trying to say is, why is it one set of outrage on here for somebody, and then when somebody else does the same thing, there's no outrage at all?
Oh, I think there is such a gap. Like, come on, we all know this. Like, when it comes to like a man making an allegation or a woman making an allegation, like in the system, in the public, there is such a difference, and it is so bad. Like, there's so many things that have happened on this app. You look at and think, oh my God, like if a man was to say that, it would be a completely different story. Like, it's so bad, and it's not even just like from the public view. Like in the system, it's absolutely fucked in that sense as well. Like. I just feel like
there is, how you've just said there's a gap, my Georgia. There is because, right, if a woman said that against a man, firstly, he's arrested and it could destroy his life. If a man says that about a woman, it's like a telling off, and it doesn't.
You're completely right. That he would have been arrested if you're completely right. You're completely right. It's fucked.
I don't get like why people would support somebody for doing something like that, because if it had been on the other foot, the shoe on the other foot, nobody would have been supporting John Shields. I assure you that, because he might have still been arrested or whatever if that had gone on. So I don't get it on here. It depends who you are to what is done on this app. This is what pisses me off with this app.
Well, what I've noticed is I've went in and had a look at her comments now and again, and from the amount of viewers she has to the comments she gets, and her comments are like the same people over and over again. There's not that many. Most of them people are in there to watch the car crash. They are not her supporters. I think she's got, a handful of supporters that really do, that are deluded to her ways. The rest of them are just on there to goad her and get some drama for their excitement on TikTok. That's basically, that's her platform.
Again, last night, look what she done to me and Angie, and there was hundreds of people. She put telephone numbers out there last night belonging to hundreds of people. Angie was on a live and her phone was constantly ringing. Then we found out it was on Facebook. I haven't even got Facebook. I don't know how it works. Then we found out it was only went on to Plenty of Fish. So, come on, really? Like, TikTok, listen, if somebody comes at you on TikTok, you go back at them. But you know, when you start taking it off the app and into your real everyday life, that's when it's a problem. That's when TikTok becomes your life, because you're blending the two into one. You're not getting now I'm supposed to be not a full shilling, but I do realise the difference between TikTok and the real I am. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And the thing is, does AR not have any family or friends that would actually pull him to the side and say, listen, mate, you're looking an absolute dickhead on there doing what you're doing with Ems? You know what I mean? Is there nobody going to tell him?
I will tell there, because not even, hopefully, 1,000,000% she'll kick him to the curb and under the bus like she's done with everybody else. So it'll happen, it's just a matter of when. And then you go to watch a different AR, he'll come out and he'll call her all kinds. Do you know what I'm saying? Look how many people's helped her on this app, and she's basically laid them on the floor and kicked them in the teeth for helping her. Went against her.
Well, that's what I say, when she's got a long way to fall off that high horse, and there's going to be no hands out to help her because she's hurt them all and destroyed them all.
She's the little boy who cried wolf, and then she's on about record everything you do because we're going to the police. Don't even go there, Ems. With your track record, don't even go there. All anybody's ever done to you, and I know she'll be sitting watching us, all anybody's ever done to you is try and help you, right? You get terrified when somebody's starting to get close to you. But then you start with your face lies. You start with your little tantrums because you're used to everybody who sits on your life kissing your butt. And when somebody doesn't kiss your butt and tells you like it is, then you're getting bullied. Well, it isn't. It's called real life, and it's called listening to the truth. It's not bullying, it's listening to the truth, just what other people will not tell you. Because I know she sits and watches me and Angie and Corey.
I never really liked them. There was always that, I just knew she was sly. But I think my real turning point with her was when Angie was so kind to her and kept offering a hand out to her again and again and again, and Ems was so horrible and nasty and degrading to her, laughing at her when Angie was saying, you know, unblock me on WhatsApp, I'm there for you, and Ems just sat laughing at her. And I think after that live I just thought, no, I can't stand it.
Right? Let me tell you something, Angie's got that good of a heart. I know for a fact if me and Angie were on live and say Ems requested, Angie would accept that request and she would still let Ems chuck all the digs to her, and Angie would go back with, but Ems, if you need help, I'm always here. She would still do that.
Yeah, 100%.
1,000,000%.
Yeah, it was just hard to watch, and I just felt like grabbing her through the screen and smashing her face in.
But everybody can't be wrong about a person. Everybody can't be wrong. And everybody's seen it with their own eyes. We've tried and tried and tried to be nice to her, to help her. And again, my phone number, listen, I know she's give the phone number out, that's absolutely fine, right? And why I will not change my phone number, so Ems, I know you're listening to this, but it doesn't affect me that you've given your phone number out. It really doesn't, right? But that phone number will stay the same, because if ever the day comes she genuinely needed it and I ever received a missed call off it, I would ring her back. The only time I didn't answer was when she was on with AR. She said something about, I'm only joking, I'm sorry, whatever was in the message, I can't even remember. And I didn't even reply back to that thought, because no, you're just being a big-headed, little good for nothing in front of the AR, showing off when you're kicking people that genuinely try to help you.
Yeah, she did the same with Hustle, because when John was in the kitchen with her one night and John and Hustle was having a bit of beef with each other, she defended John, and made Hustle, know out to be a bad friend. And then next thing she messaged him privately saying, I'm only joking, don't take it to heart. And Hustle was the same as you, saying, no, don't sit on live and make out I'm a bad person and then message me that you're sorry.
Yeah, that's what you're doing with me.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't answer that WhatsApp. But bang from that, if ever I woke up and there was a WhatsApp there, Pearl, I need you, or Pearl, I'm in trouble, or whatever, I would answer that back. But not when she was being pathetic while she was still on screen with AR and sending me an apology.
Exactly.
The way she tries to do it is to make like she's never the one in the wrong. But last night you were going up separately, so if anything, it was Ems and AR bullying you.
Yeah, you were like defending yourself, and they two were coming at you. That's what it looked like. You know what I mean?
But I'm not interested. Like I said, they don't affect my day-to-day life. But they've both got problems. They've definitely both got problems, and they take it out of me and Andrew more than anybody. Sorry, Corey's in the mix in there on Em's side.
But that's because it gets the views. That's why it's being done. If it was a smaller creator, there would be absolutely no point for them to target them, because it wouldn't get the views and the attention that it does get. Like, I think they've formed the perfect alliance. AR loves trolling, and Ems always has drama, and the app was getting dry, and there was nobody for AR to troll. So him being around Ems is the perfect alliance for them two together, and it gets the views. That's what it does. And the truth is, once you take the fuel away from it, if you didn't react, oh my god, like, it's easier said than done. Do you know what I mean? I fucking did this morning. But I do think if you completely react,
Emma knows we're decorating.
If you and Angie didn't react at all, then it would completely remove, any substance they have in anything they say. It's so much more embarrassing for the other person when you don't react. Say, for example, I went on live now and I continuously kept speaking about you and Angie, and you ignored me. Like, how embarrassing.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like, I lit the live up this morning, the first person in was there. I'm knocking my requests off on him on. I just didn't have time to knock it off. And there he was. And like, it was embarrassing. He requested me, and then he tried to say that I've requested him. Oh, that's petty. And you know, I don't request nobody. When I come on a morning time like this, I just have a chat to everybody, get them in the boxes. I don't request anybody into the lives. But he was obviously watching this Reds. He was affected by what I said.
Yep.
And so I was letting him in and that's why I said to him, I've just been speaking about you. So just to let him know to his face what I had been saying. But I did tell him last night anyway.
You did. And I know it's really, really hard when somebody's just goading and goading and goading at you, but silence is a very powerful thing in times like this. Silence can conquer a lot in times like this, and that's what she deserves, is absolute silence.
Summer's completely right. You and Angie are big creators on this app, and you have so much power in regards to the people that you respond to. And if you took that away, who would they have to go for? You two are very, very big creators, and that's what I think you need to realise. And the more you react, the more views you're giving them. You have, unfortunately, with views and stuff on this platform, you've got power, and you're giving them what they want. Imagine how dry your views must have been to fake you've gone into a coma. It was very obvious. It's very obvious he was looking for something, and you're giving it. He spam requests Millen every single time Millen's on live. I couldn't believe it, like 7 times, and he doesn't answer because that is he's getting his segment. You feel me?
All this pride.
Yeah, Millen's a clever lad for being a young lad, and he knows that if he just ignores him, that AR can get fed up.
Can we just hear from Lady Laura a minute, please?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear her.
Does she know? Hey, Lady Laura. I don't know if she knows she was in. No, I don't think she knew she was in the box. Sorry, I've just seen her sat there. But no, you're right. But sometimes, like, I'd have been ignorant as a pig if, when I've been speaking to him, that I didn't let him come on and give him that chance to say to his face what I said. Because, like I said, we just investors. I'm not bothered about him in the real world. Angie's live, is she? We'll all come across there in a minute then.
Yeah.
So,
and that's all that I've done that for. Let me
no, I agree with you, Pearl. You brought him up and said your piece to him, and I agree with you.
Yeah. Right, do me a favour, everybody, because it's Angie's F page at 1 o'clock, so she's getting everybody in. Can we all jump? What account is she on, anybody? Diana, what account is Angie on? Diana?
Hello. Just spoke with them. I don't know because I haven't got my tablet. It's downstairs and I can't look while I'm on the live.
Yes.
Wait, probably a backup one.
Oh, there. Delusive_Angie1. So everybody go across.
See you all over there.
Okay, I'm gonna go watch my wife now.
Lots of love, bye.
And we'll watch the F page from there because this is the real I Am F page, like Miss Reds. Now you've got Angie, so enjoy everybody, and I'll see you all over there. Big love, everybody. Bye.
In a bit, pal.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.